Today, all right, when you leave this meeting, we're going to vote for captains. So here's the way that this works. And here's what I recommend, okay? I say it all the time. This is your football team, okay? You guys are the most important part of this entire organization. It's not me, it's you, okay? It's a big deal to be elected captain. So what you need to do is choose captains that represent you guys.
Hi, it's Devin Deal. I'm a senior, outside linebacker for the Frogs. We call it a stud. Being a team captain was always a goal, definitely. I've always been in like a leadership role. I feel like since growing up Little League, Pee Wee, to being just blessed to be an older brother of 3 other siblings. So I've always had that responsibility. And I think that's something I enjoy. I enjoy having, pressure, and I'm very much of the mindset like I'd rather it be on me. Like I don't like when my family's going through stuff. I'd rather it all be on me, however healthy or not that is. I know it's not on me. I got God. He's helping me through it all. But definitely just like the higher you have that responsibility, one, that says a lot about your teammates if they're looking to you, and it says a lot about you as a person. And definitely just like give me the pressure. That way my teammates can go play free. And I have faith in my ability to handle it. Bud Clark, energy every day. He's my guy back there making sure everything in the coverage is correct. He's behind me, and it's a good feeling whenever the pass rush and the coverage marry up. And then just off the field, he's a great guy. He's a father. See how he is with his kid, and then just as a teammate, can't say enough good things.
It's a blessing, really, an honor, because of the fact that I got my peers to look up to me, see me as a captain, so I feel like that's a lot to me. Just be there any way that I can for anybody, really, whether that be if they're going through something bad, great, anything, honestly. I'm very vocal, very one-on-one-ish. I come up to guys, individuality. I like to talk to you, know who you are. So I pretty much know everybody on the team, and their backstory. So Deary, when he got here, made a big impact. They'll do anything for anybody on this team. So I feel like that's a testimony to what I am.
I really just want to start off by saying thank you to them. It means a lot that they have trust in me and being a leader, and being able, when times aren't going our way, for them to be able to look to me as a leader and be able to get the team under control. So I say thank you to those guys, and it just means the world to me. That was kind of always a goal of mine, was to be team captain, I think. These past couple years, we've had great leaders, guys that are out there, guys that led by example, guys that were vocal, weren't afraid to say what was on their mind, and it benefited the team. People have always said to me growing up that I was just a natural born leader, and just being someone that was able to strive by example. But I think for me, when I arrived here at TCU and I saw guys like Brandon Coleman, and then going on to this past year with a bunch of great leaders, Josh, Brent, and Chase, and all those guys. I think that's something that I looked at those guys and I was like, I want to be like them, going to work every single day, and it was a great outcome, so I'm excited. So. Yeah, to be able to be captains along with Bud, Josh, Chase, and Dev, those are all just guys that when you look at the film, those guys are playing to the whistle every single play. And those are the guys that are in here every single day leading by example. Chase Curtis, he's the man. He does his thing every single day. He talks to every single person on the team. He knows every single person. When we go into those deep waters during games, it's where those guys like Chase will come out. And Chase is also another guy that just leads by example. He's had so many surgeries, but he just still every single day goes to work. And it's awesome to see everything he's overcome,
The leadership qualities I think they saw in me was just for on the field. I think it was leading by example. I come to work every day, and I know it's not. I don't have to be here. I get to be here, and I'm really just to even still be able to play this long. I'm really blessed to be here every day. So I really make sure I lead by example when I'm here every day. And then off the field, I feel like I'm always just messing around a little bit. I'm really easy to talk to, and I really do have a love for everybody, all my teammates here, and everybody in the building. So I feel like they just saw that I was a good person to talk to and just someone who always lightens the mood. The amount I've grown since I've got here at TCU it's been a lot. I mean, I used to be a pretty quiet guy, and I used to not really say much. And then, like I said, I've been through a lot of injuries here, and I used to always be like a why me person. And I just feel like I've got a better grasp of things and just have a better point of view on things, and just know how lucky I am to be here. I get to come up to this facility every day, and I'm beyond blessed to do that. And I just think I'm a lot more mature than I was whenever I first got here. I mean, being on the same level as the other team captains this year, it means the world to me. I mean, those are guys that I really look up to, and they've been a great representation of TCU. Josh Hoover, he's like a brother to me, and I mean, I can't say good enough things about him. No one I've met has a bad thing to say about him, and he really does a good job for the community at TCU and just really represents us well.
It means a lot to me to be voted captain by my teammates. I mean, I think that's the ultimate compliment you can get from your peers and from the guys you play with, that they have enough respect for you to think of you as that kind of a guy and that kind of a leader. So it means a lot to me, and I have a big responsibility of upholding that and doing my part. I think just speaking life into guys, speaking life into my teammates, encouraging people, helping guys reach their potential, and I think if I do that, it's all going to take care of the stuff on the field. Just trying to make everybody around me better and just lead by example, do the right things off the field, and just be trustworthy and a man of your word. I mean, I don't know if it was like something I just went out and said that, hey, I want to be a team captain, but as a quarterback, you're kind of in a position to have that opportunity to be a leader and to have a voice. And so I think that's what I've always been focused on, is just being the best leader I can be. And, if I'm a captain and my teammates think I deserve that, then great, but regardless, I'm going to go do my job and encourage and compete and lead the best way I can. This team just feels different, as they're the leaders and the guys who are trying to make an impact, trying to set the standard, are our best players, and they're our hardest workers. And so when you got guys like that, you got a chance. And when they're humble enough to recognize that they're not any better than somebody else just because they're in this position or this position, it makes a big difference. The young guys feel like they can show up and ask questions and try to get better and not get made fun of. And we're trying to make everybody better. That's the goal, is to create a family environment. And we're going to hold everybody to a high standard, and that doesn't mean it's always going to be rainbows and lollipops, but we're going to try and make everybody better. But at the same time, we're going to be there for each other and encourage each other, lift each other up when we need to. And I think that's what makes this team special, is that just the humility across the board, and our leadership's been great.
Two things are going to be important to know, okay? Number one, the most important thing is to worry about us. Okay, worry about us. Worry about our performance, our preparation, all the stuff. Don't get caught up in anything but worrying about you. Okay, there's a lot of unknowns always going in the first game, whatever. We're going to be ready, okay? The second thing is, we're the only game on Mondays, okay? More people are going to watch this game than almost any other game the whole year that's going to be played, all right? So what we have to do is we have to make sure that that's not too big for us. Okay, we got to make sure that we ignore all the noise, all the talk, all the hype, all the build-up, all the stuff, because as you sit at home, you're going to hear a lot of talk about this game. There's going to be a lot of talk about it, a lot of mentions, a lot of stuff. All right, and we have to do a great job of handling that. Being mature, being disciplined, realizing talk has nothing to do with what happens on the field. Nothing. The only people that control what happens on the field are the people in this room. Okay, we are the only ones. All right, and so you need to take comfort in that. Doesn't matter who we're playing, doesn't matter the circumstances, none of that matters. Okay, it matters how we prepare and how we perform. All right? The performance will take care of itself if the preparation is done correctly. All right, so let's make sure that we do that today. Okay, again, thought we had a hell of a camp. I think we're right on track where we need to be. I was very impressed with, again, how this football team handled everything that we went through. All right, now the challenge is going to be how do we handle the next 11 days, okay? We're off to a damn good start. We have a tradition here at TCU, okay? And this is where we do the riff ram chant after we kick somebody's ass in the locker room. After a football game, to me, it's one of the fun things about college football. Most of the people in the room know this. We got a lot of newcomers that have no idea what this is. So we'll come together as a team, win or lose. All right, we'll sing the alma mater with the band, if the band is there. We'll shake hands with the players, and then we get our ass to the locker room, okay? And then we celebrate with this once we get everybody in the locker room. It's a great tradition. The words are in the indoor facility, okay? It's on the wall. It's a big deal. It's a big deal for TCU. So we're going to practice it and sing it. All right, here we go. Let's go. Okay, all right, so we'll practice that. And again, you guys, when you go in the indoors, it's on the wall. You newcomers, you can practice when we go in the indoor, all right? Okay, hey, good job tonight. I thought the focus was really good. Communication was good, some stuff we can improve on, but I thought overall it was really good. Again, we've got a great mindset. Okay, our mentality has been good. We have concentrated when we ask you to. We have paid attention. We're in a good place. Okay, you guys be smart tonight. Don't do something to hurt your team. Don't be selfish. Let's have a good day tomorrow. Tomorrow will be a Thursday walkthrough, and let's come out and make sure we're dialed in and do that. Okay, practice that Thursday. Start getting ready for game week. Okay, anybody got any questions? All right, let's get a riff ram real quick right here. Let's go, one time. Let's go. 1, 2, 3.
Riff ram bazoo, lickety lickety zoo zoo, hoo wah wah hoo, give 'em hell TCU. Riff ram bazoo, lickety lickety zoo zoo, hoo wah wah hoo, give 'em hell TCU. Riff ram bazoo, lickety lickety zoo zoo, hoo wah wah hoo, give 'em hell TCU. Are you there? Are you there? Hey, family, we got it. 3, 1, 2, 3.